Welcome to the Rotunda, the longest-running maternity hospital in the world. It has seen the birth of almost 1 million Dubliners, and some 24 new babies are added to that number every day.
This don't feel good. Is it coming out? You don't want the baby to come out and fall on the ground.
It's a place of extreme highs and devastating lows.
Why not cry?
Agony and ecstasy, all happening second to second. We're there for the most intimate of moments as people experience events which will change their lives forever.
You're going to meet him now. You're going to meet him very, very soon.
Happy birthday!
Events to be remembered and retold for generations to come.
Okay, one more big push there now. Push for me now, push.
I'm here 40 years, the technical services foreman. Technical services is the fancy name for maintenance. I love this old building, you know, and I'm proud that I helped to maintain it for so long, you know. I have 4 children, and we had the 4 children here. And my own wife said it seems to be that they have some mechanism that switches off and they forget about the pain. And she always said that it was only when she was being wheeled in the door of the delivery suite, then she said, how the hell am I have to get myself back in here again?
It's 11 a.m. and Julia and Christian from Poland are anticipating the arrival of their first child. Julia has been having pains with very little sleep for nearly 2 days, and now finally she's been admitted into a delivery suite.
You wanted to do it standing?
Yeah, I was trying to use the gravity, so standing up, hopefully.
I'll just...
Okay.
I don't want epidural because you can't feel most of it. Quite often you do end up having forceps, which I wanted to avoid. So no painkillers, as natural for the baby as possible.
And do you know the sex of baby?
It's a girl.
A little girl. Lovely. Does she have a name?
Probably Tara.
Tara? Oh my God, you never really hear Tara. It's an Irish name. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. Well,
very nice.
We thought made in Ireland, so...
Ah, that's lovely. You get another pain now? Okay, you're all right back. So your birth plan, you just wanted kind of to just do your own thing and
I think I just didn't anticipate to go so
it's the sleep
long.
Sleep deprivation is awful. Like that's what really gets to women more than anything. You getting a contract?
At that point, I was so exhausted. I said I don't want epidural, but it was 35 hours. I was so exhausted with almost no sleep. It's like I don't think I can push the little one out without any help. So, yeah, I think I cave in.
You definitely have good tolerance to things anyways, you definitely do.
Christian was suggesting I take some more paracetamol instead, because he was so determined I would stay drug-free. I was like, oh yeah, no, you take it. I got the epidural and everything just went,
Moja znów dziewczyna. Baby, how long it is already?
Since the waters broke, I can tell you exactly how many hours it is. It's 35 hours and 20 minutes.
Sorry for my language. Do you know what's the longest labor ever?
I don't actually.
No, I don't know either. That's a Google now.
That's one for Google now. We need to look that up.
Longest labor ever recorded was a Polish girl, Joanna Krzysztonek.
Oh.
75 days.
75 days?
2012.
I thought it was like dark ages or something.
Padasz?
I will wake you if there's anything. You two have a little rest. We'll be keeping an eye, okay? I'm just going to pop out to the manager and let her know the story. All right?
Sure.
Ciao, bambina.
Night, night.
Night, night. Oh, gee.
It was 2.5 years ago. I felt pregnant, but unfortunately I miscarried. I'm generally quite a strong person, so yeah, it is definitely difficult, but I don't have this kind of I don't focus on the bad things if it happens. So yes, it was difficult. But it made me realize, I do definitely want a kid. Oh, to be a boy.
You were on that day?
Yeah.
And the placenta everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She sneezed her placenta and it whacked off the wall?
Yeah, it actually shot across the room.
Blood everywhere, and I was like, this is no help. We can't do anything. She's there going to clean up.
In the intensive care unit, teenagers Malish and James are visiting their premature daughter. Born suddenly at home at just 26 weeks, Harper has had a long, difficult journey over the past 3 months.
We've looked up kind of things around the same thing to see other babies that were born around that time of progress. And we were looking at one yesterday, and there was one like where he cried after 10 days and stuff.
It took Harper 2 months to cry.
It took her 2 months to cry, like.
The last one was the heart. Like these would be like the days when she's gotten a blood transfusion, she'd get a red bead, and the first time we got to hold her, she got like a glass little love heart and stuff like that. Like, oh, we forgot to put down our first bath. When was that? Last Saturday? Last Sunday? Sunday. What Sunday was that? Hold on.
3 months ago, Malish and James were like any other teenagers, living at home and attending school. 17-year-old Malish had no idea she was even pregnant.
A few days before I had Harper, I just kept saying to him, you're making me fat. I was like, all this food, you make me fat. And like, I wasn't fat, I had no bump, I was just getting chubby. Like, that was when I first had her. I fall asleep and then I'd jump again with the pain. But then when I pushed my own waters open. And my ma literally just heard it. It was literally like someone just got a bucket and flung it upside down. And my ma came out and goes, right, relax. And I was like, my ma's brilliant in situations like that. Like, she really is. Like, she can't see blood, but if it's a serious situation like that, she's like super mammy. And she was like, relax, I need you to relax and everything. And I knew there was something else to come after that. After seeing the waters, I was like, right, there's clearly obviously a baby in me now.
At 790 grams, Harper was smaller than a bag of sugar, so that physical size is a huge shock. She was about 20 minutes old when I met her. She had come in with no heart rate, but responded very well to initial resuscitation.
I got brought into the emergency section. The baby was brought straight upstairs. I didn't even know what sex the baby was at the time. So I was kind of, you're just sitting there and you're just blank.
The one thing we had to ask Malish to do after having that big shock, the best thing she could do for Harper would be express her own breast milk. So that's an awful lot to ask a young girl who, 5-6 hours earlier, just went to bed with not a care in the world, to find out she was in labour, had a baby that she wasn't expecting, who was potentially very sick, very premature, and then you're asking her to express breast milk over the first few days, as well as trying to deal with all of that. As soon as Mum was well enough to get Mum up to hold her, or at least hold Harper's hand, so that it feels real. So it's to try and get them to see the baby's fingers and toes, ears and eyes, and see that this is, albeit very small, very premature, with a long road ahead of them, very much a little person.
Hello.
I've never been around babies at all. Like, I've had little cousins and stuff, but never anyone in the house, or never anyone that I've ever held. Like, so when the baby was born, it was kind of like, what do I do? Like, I'm not used to this at all. Like, but I'm sure everything will go all right. Like, it's just kind of a thing of learning as it goes along and stuff.
Hello, baby. Hi.
Since Harper's birth, Malish has been expressing milk, and both she and James have been taking turns feeding her.
Hi. I see you. Are you smiling? Are you smiling?
It was the first day I seen her, it was like, it just took over me then, and every day after, I'm just dying to see her and to hold her, and it's just crazy how happy she can make you be, like.
Harper's health has stabilised, but her prematurity has affected her eyesight. Later today, she will have urgent laser surgery.
It's to help her eyes. If they don't do the operation, she'll go blind. Like, yeah, strong little one.
I started my midwifery when I was 40, when my youngest child started secondary school. People thought I was really experienced and I hadn't a clue. The first delivery, I got so nervous that when I put the gloves on, my hand actually went through the glove. But my hand came out. That was my delivery, but I got it anyway. But I started bawling.
Ladies, I will let you choose. One of this is for two of you over here. Do you want a truffle or you want a white chocolate?
We'll let Hayley decide.
Okay.
That's Polish sweets, yeah.
Polish sweets, yeah. Oh, hello. No, come in. Ladies first.
Thanks very
Hayley,
much.
I'll let you decide which one you want.
Oh, you're my favourite couple ever. Right, so put them behind your back and surprise me.
No, this one is a white chocolate, this is truffles.
What do you think,
Both
Eve?
of them are lovely.
I'm going to take this one. Thank
Very
you.
well.
You're so nice.
We say thank you with food in Poland.
Yeah, that's major thing for Polish culture. Yeah, we always say thank you with food most of the time, or with alcohol.
Yeah, well, it wasn't appropriate to bring vodka to the delivery room.
Yeah. And what about Christmas and stuff? Is there like certain cakes?
Oh my God, you would be crazy. Every birthday, every Christmas, this
Traditional
is.
stuff,
There is so much food that for us when we back home, especially for Christmas,
Like a feast.
it's a dying. It's a 3-day diet. No, seriously, like especially when you have 2 families. So you go for one dinner, then you're going to another family for another dinner. And then there is always some cakes, some cookies, some, a lot of stuff.
Sounds like heaven.
Our families live about 10-minute walk from each other. So we've known each other since we were 6 years old. When I was in high school, and I remember Christian asking me out on...
And she said no.
I said no, yeah.
You okay? You feeling bad?
Yeah, the leg is killing me.
What I'll do is I'll give you a little button and we'll give you some extra boost. So you're going to stay over here.
We bumped into each other on the street here in Ireland around 2004, maybe 5. We both were living in Ireland at the same time. We didn't know about it. We were living in Dublin. And again, Christian asked me out and I said no because we were with someone else. I moved to London. We didn't keep in touch for 7 years. And then all of a sudden he found me on Facebook, end of 2013.
I invited you here.
Yeah, and invited me here for a weekend, and I stayed.
Now, this little mess here, I thought we'd see her now.
For me, one of my first loves, I would say, the kids who doesn't really know what love is, but there is some kind of, attraction, I would say. So yeah, it was always definitely something pushing me towards her.
No malutka, wychodź.
Okay, let's see now what's going on. Loads of pressure, I'm really sorry.
How are you? Okay?
It feels like there might be a tiny bit of cervix left. So I think it feels like you're about 9.5. So, there's only a tiny bit there. Okay, so we're going to give you that hour. So we'll start pushing, just say quarter to 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up everything so that everything's ready.
Pani wojownik.
Perfect, lovely. Thanks, Liv. Oh, but it's still the symptoms. Okay, right.
It's 5 a.m. in the intensive care unit, and baby Harper is being prepared for laser eye surgery in the hope of fixing a dangerous complication of her prematurity.
Like the back of the eye swells out from the oxygen, and then
She can go blind over.
you can go blind over if it kills you. Then when you have to walk away and she's not coming with you, is the part that really hurts you. But it's the love for her. You just have to know that she's in the best place where she needs to be now.
The delicate procedure is carried out by eye surgeon Professor O'Keefe. He has to ensure Malish and James are aware of the risks of surgery.
40? Okay. Hello? Hello, yeah, I'm Michael O'Keefe and I'm ringing here from Rotunda. And it's got to the stage now where I think the baby needs laser to protect the retina. So there are risks as well as benefits. There's a small risk of a hemorrhage at the back of the eye, of a cataract. But on the other hand, if we don't do this, there's a risk that the baby will not see it when it grows older. Okay, bye. Oh, well, no problem with consent. Gotta hold the head very still. So it's very good here. So the morphine infusion, everything is working very well. There's a window of opportunity of about 72 hours to treat. And if you don't treat, then it gets harder and the success of treatment goes way down. Looking at the back of the eye, the retina, and I'm lasering that to prevent the ROP from advancing. And we'll put about 600 or 700 layers of bronze in here in a short time. There is discomfort. We give morphine infusion, we give topical anesthesia, and the baby does move. But on the other hand, you've got to weigh that against the fact of a general anesthetic, having to put the baby to sleep, having to wake the baby up. So we're nearly coming to the end of this eye now. We've nearly done it. The baby's very good now. Baby's only 34 weeks.
Sometimes at a delivery, just after the baby's born, when you catch the father's face and their reaction, it's just amazing to see the joy on their faces. What was the two has now become a little family. It's quite amazing.
For Julia and Christian in the delivery suite, the time has finally come to start pushing.
And huge push down.
Really big.
Huge push. Huge push, huge push, huge push. Right down, you can do it. Come on, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Blow out.
Let it go.
And again, big breath in. And huge push again. Come on now, you can do it. Come on, really hard. Right down into your bum. Just imagine you're on the toilet. Push really hard into your bum. That's it, fantastic. That's it, keep going with it. Keep going with it, keep going with it, keep going with it. That's it, amazing.
Brilliant.
And take a break. Just have a little walk over just so I can see a little bit.
You okay?
She's doing that little rocky bit and she'll do that kind of coming down and rocking back, coming down, rocking back. But then she'll just come and she won't come back. And then every push we do, we're nearly out, we're nearly out, we're nearly out.
Okay, we'll go again.
Yeah.
Right, let's do it. Let's
Right
get her
back.
around the curve. Now, big breath in.
Really hard.
And really hard push. That's it, come on, you can do this.
That's it, well done.
Well done,
really,
come on.
really hard.
Come on.
Keep going with it, keep
Brilliant.
going with it, keep going with it, keep going with it. Well done. And again, big breath
Right
in.
back in.
And big push down.
All the
That's
way down
it, push
into that
all the
pressure.
way into your bunk. Keep
Little
going,
bit
keep
more.
going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right down, right down, right down. Well done. And again, big breath in.
After an hour of pushing, Julia's baby isn't moving down as hoped, and midwife Hayley is beginning to get a bit concerned.
The head is not there yet?
I suppose it's just because the head's still a little bit high. We can't push indefinitely because we don't want, one, you getting too tired and baby getting too tired. But I do think the doctors might have to come in and give a hand. But me and Eve will stay with you the whole time anyway and we'll still be explaining everything to you.
Dr. on duty, Sorka, is called in to assess Julia's labour.
Right down, right down, keep going.
Well done.
Well done.
Okay.
That's it, fantastic.
Okay. Well done.
Excellent, well
There
done.
is a bit of cop out there.
The head was roughly at the same point in the pelvis as it had been when she'd started pushing, so it hadn't come down a huge amount. And at that stage, the baby's heart rate was dipping low. It was recovering, but it was kind of happening after the contractions, which made us a bit concerned that there was some fetal distress and that baby perhaps might not be getting adequate oxygen across the cord.
All right.
Okay, so what I think we should do is I think we should do this in theatre. Okay? And if we use the forceps, they'll sometimes have little marks on the cheek, but they do settle down quite quickly. Baby's head is going to be a little bit misshapen anyway because they're trying to squeeze through a very narrow space at the moment. So we'll just pop the legs down. Because she had been pushing for nearly an hour and a half with the head not coming down as well, that's why we decided to do it in theatre. In the event that if the baby wasn't coming with an instrument easily, that then we would have to progress to a cesarean section.
We're actually right next door to where we go.
Okay.
Now, are you okay? Come on out here. So, we're going to pop you here for a moment. We'll get you a chair, and then we'll get you changed. Now, Julia, I'm just going to scan your little barcode on the other side of your hand.
Just hold that in place there.
So we're going to try the salad spoons.
I felt that if there was going to be any instrument that would be successful in helping Julia have her baby, it would have been the forceps. And they're metal, they're clangy, they sound quite scary, and they cup the baby's jawbone, helps guide the baby down through the birth canal with the mum pushing. And we work as a team, really. The mum still has to push.
This is like the sprint finish at the end of the marathon, when the legs go to jelly and you've worked really hard. Yeah. But you get the best prize at the end of it all, okay?
I treat that person like she's a family member. I look at her like she might be my sister or my cousin or one of my best friends. And I think to myself that if I can look after her the way I would want to look after somebody so close to me that's really important to me, that I feel that I would never go wrong in the decisions that I make.
We're going to try there, and the baby's head is coming down, so we're going to keep going this way.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I think there's one coming now.
How are you, baby?
Do you feel one starting to build again? Yeah, good woman. Big breath in. Big push down. Come on, you can do this. Really hard, Julia. Really hard. That's it. Come on, keep going with it. Keep going with it. Keep going with it. Keep going with it.
Well done.
Right down, right down, right down, right down.
Big.
That's it. You're doing fantastic.
That's it. Well done.
We're gonna keep going with it.
Well done.
Right down, right down, right down, right down.
Big.
That's it. You're doing fantastic.
That's it. Well done.
And again, blow out. And big breath in again.
I remember one of the midwives asked me, do you want to touch the head while she was coming out? I was just so freaked. I was like, no, I just want her out, and I want her out, safely.
Keep that going. Keep that
Hard.
going.
Can go on.
Have a look down. You're doing great.
Really hard.
Here. Hello, Mrs. She's coming.
She's going to be tall like Tati as well.
Oh, good girl. Oh, 1705. Congratulations.
Well done.
Say hi to your mommy.
You're overwhelmed by emotions, by adrenaline and hormones which go through all your body, so you don't really think clearly.
Happy birthday. She's lovely. She was crying before she was even out nearly. Oh, she's a girly. Now, does she have you wrapped around her finger already?
Oh, yes.
That's
Wow.
fair. She's very cute. Oh, come here. Now. Nice and warm.
That was pretty emotional.
Oh, that was pretty emotional.
Whatever happened before happened, and it was just out of your minds. Yeah. No, sorry, I get emotional now. Oh. Yeah. I just wanted to be with her all the time and just be the three of us.
Small pleasures, small measures, who would deny us these?
"5 days since laser surgery, Professor O'Keefe is back to check Harper's eyes and see if the sight-saving treatment has been successful.
Babies like this, they survive all the other problems. Their brain gets better, their lungs get better, and they end up very good. But the last thing you want to do is that the baby is then blind. So it's a vital form of treatment because, as you know, sight is a huge and most important part of one's life.
When's the last time you seen her?
She is massive compared to when I last saw her. I was very impressed.
The last time you seen her?
No, she's much, much bigger. So She's got a little bit of bruising around the eyes. Baby tissue is really good at getting better, so you can see yourself as getting much better really quickly. So Professor O'Keefe had a look in this morning and was really happy with what he had seen. So all he's seeing is signs of regression of that ROP, or retinopathy of prematurity. So that's really encouraging, and he wants to see her again in a week, so we'll have another look at it. Exactly. No, but really happy with how things are going.
Yeah.
Great.
I always had a feeling inside me she's always going to be fine, no matter what. She'll always find a way to get through it, like. And everything that's happened, she's got over it straight away, and she's just such a strong baby. It's crazy, like.
As soon as she's greater than 34 weeks, 1.8 kilos, feeding fully by mouth without the tube and off breathing support, she's good to go home, and I don't think she's a million miles off that. So I make sure to start getting ready for
that's what we're in the middle of doing now.
Yeah, no, it's a long old road.
There will be people out there who'll be like, oh yeah, you're very young and stuff. We don't care for her young, because she, at the end of the day, Harper is the one who's making us proud, and we're like, well look, she's came this long way so far. We hope she'll be out in a few weeks, and she's proven everyone wrong now. I'm ready now to get home and she's 100% and just cuddle her. That's all I can't wait, is just to keep cuddling her.
Breast milk is liquid gold, they call it. It is hard at the beginning, and babies don't want to latch, and a lot of wee babies, like, they've been in 5-star hotels for 9 months and they've been fed continually. They don't know hunger. It's difficult. But the baby will do it. Hasn't read the book, he hasn't read the manual, you have to give them time.
Just arrived to delivery are parents of 3, Michelle and Aaron. They live an hour from the hospital, and although Michelle's been having contractions for 14 hours, she was slow to leave home.
And I didn't wake Aaron until 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke him up and told him that I was in labour, and he was like, right, come on, let's go to the hospital. And I was like, I'm not going to the hospital yet. I have to have a shower, I have to do this, I have to do that, tidy the house, get everything ready and whatever. And I was sitting here on a gym ball trying to make the contractions come faster, and he was saying, get off the ball, we're miles away from the hospital, we're going now.
Would you like me to get you out with my darling wife?
Walking together on their first date 16 years ago, Aaron was keen to impress Michelle.
I was living in North Wall at the time, Sheriff Street, from the posh part, Mariners Port. And so I didn't want to bring her down through Sheriff Street itself, so we went around through the IFC where a waterfall, and I was trying to be all posh, you know. I was from the street, and Michelle, I thought Michelle was posh from Clondalkin. So we kind of, it was funny. And so she came down Sheriff Street. She was terrified, but it was cool. You know, we just started talking, and over a few weeks, we fell in love.
What size were your other babies? 2 of them. The first one was 8'7", and the other 2 were 7'8".
Really? So it's going to be 8'7" or 7'8", which is
Yeah.
fair. Smaller the better.
Yeah. I used to knock at people's doors when I was younger and ask them, can I take your child out for a walk in the pram? Do you want me to bring the child to the shop? Or I'd mind people's kids. I was always babysitting, and, you know, and I always wanted a family.
Yeah.
2 of Aaron and Michelle's 3 children at home have special needs.
When I had Bradley, I suppose people say it's a mother's instinct, but when I held him in the labour ward, I said to Aaron, there's something wrong. But he was diagnosed at 4 with autism. So he's fine, he's doing great, he's come on and leaps and bounds, he's 12 now. And then with Taylor, she wasn't diagnosed with epilepsy until 2000. She had a seizure. I went to wake her up for school one morning, and I think she was 3, she was in Montessori. And when I went to wake her up for school, she was just blank, staring at me. She unconditionally loved him, you know, you wouldn't change him for the world. Like if somebody came up to me tomorrow and said to me, there's a pill you give to Bradley and he won't have autism anymore, no thanks. He wouldn't be Bradley without his autism.
Is there something inserted into the back? That's just an injection.
No, sitting in tube in the back.
Stairs in the back.
Yeah, until the baby's here.
We're cruising.
Oh, this is my turn now. Michelle's quite quiet, as opposed to some other ladies. And I'd be like, Jesus Christ, they sound like they're being murdered. And I'm saying, thank God I'm a man. Hands, because I do some off-road biking and my hands are killing me at the moment, yeah.
God bless. Has it hard, hasn't he?
Can I get an injection for that?
God love him. Has it bad.
Oh, look, she's got so grown up, Marina.
6, and your ones?
Give you grey hairs, Marina.
What are they now? Like, it must be 14 and...
15.
It's the pink set and the first, and you have the case all upside down. Open the case flat. Like, so my stuff was on one side and the baby stuff was on the other side.
I kind of always feel awkward. What are we doing, you know? I just try and shut up and just do what I'm told. Sit there, get that, go here.
Just pink sets, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You just say to me, I find it very hard to sit there and watch you, you know, like being in pain and there's nothing I can do for you. And I just shut up then and sit there and just do nothing then. Take my socks off.
That's the epidural needle.
That's what went into my back.
That's what went into your back, up to about there.
Do you know, that's why I didn't...
The first time with Clayton, they gave her the epidural, and before it kicked in, Clayton came out. So the second time, they were like, well, is there any point? Because the babies...
Fast
kinda,
deliveries.
The minute we got to the hospital, the babies seemed to just, like, come out.
Oh, there's my water's gone.
That's okay.
Today, Michelle is being cared for by midwife Carla, who was herself a mum of 4.
I wasn't a midwife when I had my first 2 babies. And then I think having my second had a bit of a traumatic experience. Ended up having an emergency section under general anaesthetic. And I remember just the panic of not knowing what was going on. And I wanted to be that voice in the room to somebody to tell them it's going to be okay and this is what's happening. I used to do accounts and I was made redundant and I went back to college to do this. So I thought long and hard.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to...
Carla is having difficulty locating the baby's heartbeat.
I'm going to get you back onto your back for me. Sorry now, because baby's hard to get contact with. Give me 1 second now. Sorry, so sorry, my dear. No. Can I get you to hold that there for me for 1 second? I can just hire this up to try and hear it.
Oh, grand, yeah, nearly there, I'd say. Hopefully. All right?
No, not really. It's ours.
She just must have moved. I think she's after moving right down.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's just doing a whole 180.
I was thinking, what's going on? There's something wrong. I have 2 kids with special needs already, so it's in your mind as well. Even through the pregnancy, you're thinking, you know, is everything going to be all right? And will the baby be okay?
Yeah. I'm going to put the catheter in now as well, all right? So, were your last deliveries, were they nice and calm?
Yeah.
Good.
It's mad how fast things can change, though, isn't it?
I know. I went to put the catheter in and I saw hair, a baby's head. And I just went, okay, so we're going to have a baby now. Very calm.
Has this one got darker?
This baby has dark hair.
I told you, didn't I? I said it would be like Bradley dark hair.
Now, back in 1 second.
Do you want a picture?
Huh?
Do you want a picture?
No, can I see?
I can't. It looks like funny.
What is it?
Huh?
What do you mean funny?
Oh, like a flower.
I said it's like a flower blossom and the baby comes out. I was like, okay, that's a little bit weird.
Was anybody here the night that the place was full and an ambulance arrived? And she was very quiet. I looked at her and she was wearing trousers and I noticed there was a big lump in the trousers. And I took them down and the baby had delivered. She said the baby had delivered before the ambulance even arrived and she didn't tell anyone.
In the prenatal ward, Anisha is due her second baby. She had been hoping for a natural birth, but high blood pressure has meant a C-section is now the hospital's preferred option.
Yeah. How long would there be a wait? Probably they will start the section around 9 o'clock. Okay. Shortly after 9.
That's crazy. When we went in and she was like, no, your blood pressure's too high, we can't, you have to have a C-section. The baby's at risk. And we were like, okay.
Anisha and Ali met and fell in love in England. Some of Anisha's family didn't approve of the romance and wouldn't accept Ali as her partner.
He's Pakistani, but he's from a different side, like he's a different caste. My mum was quite chilled out. It was the rest of my family. They said to me that, look, Ali's not the right person, you can't marry him. I remember just phoning him and saying, look, they've said no. I just remember crying on the phone to him.
I'm another state and she's from another state, from Pakistan. That's why
I think that's why
they think maybe, our state, the people is abusing and they don't care people, but, all finger is not same.
Anisha and Ali felt they had to hide their relationship, eventually making the huge decision to leave their family and friends and elope to Ireland.
When we left, it was like, okay, we have to leave everything. Everything, that's it, cut ties. And I just remember we were sitting in the hotel and my phone kept ringing and he was like, answer the phone, don't do that. Like, don't do that to your mum, like, you need to speak to her. And I remember picking up the phone and my mum was crying and I was crying and he was like, should we go back? And I was like, no, we've made this choice now, we need to stay and prove everyone wrong.
In life-changing moments like the birth of a child, Anisha and Ali don't have a family support network to rely on. They just have each other.
Excited and a bit nervous because I'll have my wife first, then baby.
The way me and Ali were treated, we don't want our children to be treated like that. Like, we want them to be able to have that choice and have what we didn't have.
Happy birthday. Here you go. Lovely.
Hi.
Thank you. I remember just hearing him cry and I was like, oh, hi. Like, you're finally here.
Just nice and easy, yeah. Just like that. So you're soothing your baby by putting your hands up to the mouth. Is that all right? Okay. See, it's magic.
Yeah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
When a child is born, you read a prayer into the child's ear.
In
and
both
it just,
ears.
yeah, in both ears. And it just means that they're...
Like first, they heard our azan.
Yeah, the first thing they hear is the call to prayer. And
hi.
For the past few hours, Anisha's mum in England has been waiting anxiously for news of the new arrival.
Yes,
just look gorgeous, 28, ugly.
No, he's really cute. He's just really hairy. Okay, Mum. I'll let you go because I don't want to wake her up. Because then she'll just be really moody. Okay, I love you. Bye. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
When you have children, your focus diverts to them because they don't have anybody but you. Everything changes. Like you're not so selfish. Like you're more, okay, for my children, like what do they need? What, you know, they have to be happy.
Like your life is over and their life is start. I have I can't explain you, but too much.
That's cute. I love you too.
Thank you.
Loser. We love you too. Yes.
Very kind of funny.
It really is. Oh.
Stop.
Was actually killing each other over recently.
Yeah,
Good evening. Sorry, frog in my throat. Sorry, give me a sec. Sorry. Good evening, delivery suite.
Okay, I'm going to have a quick look if that's all right.
It's just over 2 hours since Michelle arrived into the delivery suite, and she's already dilated enough to start pushing.
Big breath in, a big push down for me. Okay, really big push down. Harder, 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 harder. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Great. And again, big breath in and big push down.
It's kind of like 0 to 60. I think
It was
I
really
stepped out to
fast,
go to the
wasn't it?
toilet, and then when I came back, it was just like, right, here we go.
I'd say baby will be born the next 2 pushes.
Really?
Well, the head will be anyway, I'd say.
Oh my God.
We'll see.
Never pushed for longer, I think, than half an hour, 3/4 of an hour on the others.
Really?
Like I've
Once the
never...
water's gone.
Yeah, once
That's what
my
happened.
waters...
Your waters just went
yeah.
pop and baby came, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're still smiling.
Yeah.
You're an expert. So big breath in and big push down. Really big push. Harder, 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 harder. Keep that going. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
When the baby finally gets into the world, it's an experience I would relive over and over again. You can't compare it to anything. Even if sometimes I'm not in the room and you just walk by and you hear a woman give the last push and you hear the cry, it's just, it makes the hairs on your skin just raise. There's nothing like it. It's amazing.
And relax there for a minute now. Okay, baby will be born now, next push. Okay, it's a big push. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, and relax. Great. And touch baby's head. Yeah.
As you know.
It was kind of weird. It was like, I don't know, it was because I had never done it on any of the others, and I think I actually done it. I was like, oh, because it was strange, kind of, you know, it was a weird feeling.
Okay, give me a big push, big breath in, and big push down.
Harder,
harder, harder.
When she did that, you could see, I don't know what it is, it's like they get more excited and they deliver even quicker, like, do you know what I mean? They just want to meet their baby. So.
Harder, 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 and relax. There we go. Hello, Papa. Hey, 1823. Hello.
Good
girl.
She could have actually delivered the child if I had said to her, do you want to deliver the baby? She probably could have done it herself.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Well done.
It's that anticipation, waiting just for the baby to come alive.
Is she all right?
To see that bread of life coming into it. It's like God touches the baby and then the soul enters the body.
You just needed a bit of a rub, huh? Did ya?
Oh, she's Taylor.
Say hello. Now I'm gonna put her on your chest. I'm gonna cut her cord, right? I'm just gonna bring her over and have a little look. Oh, she's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, chicken.
I was like, she's here, and there was no pain, and I actually have her in my arms now, and I couldn't believe it.
Okay, gorgeous. So if you can lift up for me as...
It's amazing, isn't it?
Do you want to cut the cord?
Oh, I don't mind.
Up to you.
You cut the other three.
So just give me 2 minutes, and I'm just gonna clamp it, and I'll show you what to do now. 1 second. Really go like that. It's very blunt, okay? It's not sharp scissors, and just in between those two, okay?
The first time you done it, you nearly cut off the midwife's finger.
Oh, that was it. Perfect. You cut the midwife's finger off. Yeah.
Oh,
well, I like
baby,
my fingers.
What's wrong? Where's Daddy? I think Daddy's in shock, is he? Is Daddy in shock? Look.
Hey, Papa. Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
There's no words for it. I love the birth, yeah. The 9 months is a nightmare, and then after that it's just like a battle. You always have to remind yourself of the life, you know, it's beautiful.
Oh. You finished now? Come on, Snotters. You got Snotters. Had you got Snotters?
Welcome to the Rotunda, the longest running maternity hospital in the world. It has seen the birth of almost 1 million Dubliners, and some 24 new babies are added to that number every day.
This don't feel good. Is it coming out? You don't want the baby to come out and fall on the ground.
It's a place of extreme highs and devastating lows.
Why not cry?
Agony and ecstasy, all happening second to second. We're there for the most intimate of moments as people experience events which will change their lives forever.
You're going to meet him now. You're going to meet him very, very soon.
Happy birthday!
Events to be remembered and retold for generations to come.
Okay, one more big push there now. Push for me now, push.
It's not in vain that society says it's a man's world, because truly man can have a child at any age providing their sperm quality is good. But every woman should realize that she only has approximately 500 days in her whole life when she can conceive. It's sort of a wow moment where everybody's jaw drops saying, I can't believe this, but this is the truth.
It's 8 a.m. and Nula and Mark from Cavan are being admitted into a delivery suite for the birth of their second child. They arrived at the Rotunda yesterday.
I met Nula fresh from the annex. She was in early labour. We were bringing her in for an induction.
It gets to that stage.
Oh my God, I couldn't get socks on earlier on. I was like, what?
Her waters had broken the night before and she was doing bits, but she wasn't kind of getting to where she needed to be to deliver.
15 years together today.
You're what?
15 years together
15
today.
years together today?
Aww. Oh yeah, well it was her anniversary, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, she just threw at me. That's so, you don't look happy at all.
Like, why do you always remember dates?
Oh, that's so sweet.
I thought she was beautiful. And then kind of got on with her, that was about it, like so.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark. We appreciate it.
It's alright.
So we're not having any more kids after this one? No.
I'm quite happy with boy, girl.
Yeah. Well, that's the gentleman's family. That's what they say.
There you go.
You see? Is your little girl at home excited?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
She's super excited. She wasn't too impressed with Mommy was staying in hospital yesterday,
no.
though. She was like, he could just stay there to my birthday. Just come home now.
When's her birthday?
May.
End of May.
Absolutely not.
Maybe it's a bit selfish of me as a midwife, but I like to get into their world and immerse myself.
Tell me, how are you planning to feed this baby?
I breastfed Ruby for 4 years.
4 years? Stop.
Did, yeah.
You're great.
We had to have a whole celebration afterwards. There was a cake
Stop.
with boobs on it.
Oh
You know.
my goodness.
Do you know what? It was me being selfish as well. It was our time, you know, when I went back to work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I loved it.
But equally, I feel that I share with them.
What age are your two?
My two are 6 and 8.
Oh, okay.
The 8-year-old's great for going to school, but the 6-year-old's not so great. Every morning, like, you just know, like, you open the curtains, I'm not going. And I'm like, oh God. It's like fighting with a teenager.
It's about having a relationship, feeling confident with the person you're looking after, and I think once that's there, you know, any issues that arise, people aren't as scared. They understand that you are there for them and their baby, and they trust you, and it's a very important task.
You look scared, Mark. You look scared.
Tired.
About 32 years ago, I was working in the paediatric unit, and there was a very preemie chimpanzee born in the zoo. Oh my God. And I came on one day and they had actually, instead of taking the incubator from the paediatric unit over to the zoo, the chimpanzee was brought to the paediatric unit. And it was the chimpanzee was down in isolation. So yeah, it was being bottle fed and everything, yeah. That is very true.
24 babies are delivered every day in the Rotunda. Some have to have urgent treatment in the intensive care unit. Baby Ryan is on a ventilator after a critical first 48 hours of life.
Ryan was very sick when I met him. I was called at about 8 o'clock at night when he was about 8 hours old to review him because he developed a progressive increase in his oxygen requirement. His skin was sucking in between his ribs and he developed nasal flaring. He was floppy, he was grunting, he was acutely unwell.
The hospital intensive care team rushed to save Ryan's life, leaving his mother Milena full of questions.
I didn't realize what's happening, what's wrong, what maybe I did wrong in my pregnancy. I was like, why? Why? Because all the time he was good, he was okay. Every scan he was okay. When they took the baby, I saw him, I feel like a little bit pain because I saw his hand was purple and then I could hear him crying and I told him his cry is a little bit strange.
So when I examined him, I found that there was decreased air entry on the left-hand side of his chest. So my diagnosis was that Ryan had a collapsed left lung, a pneumothorax, and that he had pulmonary hypertension. There was a risk that Ryan could have died. I intubated and ventilated him, so I put a little plastic tube into his windpipe and I hooked him up to a ventilator to help him breathe.
when I see him there, you know, was connected to all that machines and all that wires and all that, you know, it was more than upset. I was really sad. Like
every time when I go there, he do that with the hands, like, help me. I don't want to stay here. And it was really sad to me leaving him. Maybe he wants me, maybe he cry, and I'm not here to calm down him. That night, my sister tried to call me. Here was 1 in the morning. And I was annoyed, like, I sent a text on WhatsApp, why are you calling me? It's late here, I need to sleep, I need to try to take my milk. And my father, he had an operation. I realized, I said, is something wrong with my father? I answered the call, and then she told me everything was going on with him. He was already in coma. They didn't want to tell me what's going on there because of what's happened with me, with Ryan. So when they called me, he was already in coma and I couldn't talk with him.
After 40 hours on the ventilator, the medical team want to see if Ryan can breathe on his own.
Okay, Ryan. Now you are ready.
A big yelp, I'd say.
Yeah. Now, Ryan, are you ready? Okay. Now you can cry.
I was crying all night because I think that tube in the mouth was the hardest one to see because he wanted to take it out all the time. It looks like he was asking for help. Do you know, like when I talk to him, he do like that.
While facing the worry and stress of Ryan's precarious health, during the night, Milena received some more news from her sister in Brazil.
She called me again and she told me he passed away. And I was like, why? What's happening? Too much problems at the same time. Why that's happened with me?
72 hours since birth, Mum and Dad get a chance to hold baby Ryan for the first time.
Oh, it's amazing, his eyes. He looks like me, like he know me from somewhere. Oh, it's so nice, so good.
Yeah, Daddy gonna see you. Say hello to Daddy.
Why did you do me? Wanna cry a little bit? I don't mind. I don't mind.
I want to move, Daddy.
Come on, come on. Oh. It's the first time when I hold him, and basically since he born, I never hear him proper crying, you know, like that deep crying, you know, like screaming. I have another son, you know, like, but it's 18 years old now, so it's a long time for me to have this feeling again, you know, like it's. I think it doesn't matter how many kids you can have, just it's a new feeling every time. Hey. Hello. Hello.
The intensive care staff will monitor baby Ryan's breathing and blood oxygen levels over the next 24 hours.
I want to stay here looking.
Milena has to go back to her ward with other mums and babies, while Ryan stays in intensive care.
It's empty upstairs. All moms with babies in.
I remember I had one couple. It was her second baby, but it was his first baby, and he missed the delivery, and the baby was in her arms when he came in, and he had his Tesco t-shirt on, and he came running in, and he goes, "Oh my God, Jacinta!" like that, and we were all just like bursting laughing.
Oh,
too hard.
Almost 3 hours since arriving on the delivery suite, Nula is trying to resist the lure of an epidural. Mark is doing what he can to try and help.
Oh. Oh. No touching. Just have to do my salsa.
I don't know, do you know what to do? Really, like?
Sorry to bring coffee.
Of course, that's all right. No problem at all.
I know, yeah. God,
He's very good.
God, love them.
Well, it's great that you can say that and you're in the height of it, so, you know.
I know, yeah, but you're right, they don't know what to do.
They haven't a clue.
Look left, right.
Yeah. Try this, try that, try this again, try that.
Don't touch me.
For the whole of my labour and Ruby, I think Mark was just holding on to a face plot. Looking like you're in action. Any minute now, I'm going to have to do something.
Oh, my leg.
Is it really bothering you?
Yeah. Oh, wow, it's like the proper inside of it. Oh.
Try the other one. The other one.
Oh my God.
No problem.
I know. No. Ow. Ow. Oh, back to the same boring position.
Well, I was doing a lot of repositioning. I knew why baby was taking some time, and it was just that baby had kind of gotten himself turned into a funny position. This baby was definitely bigger than her last baby, I think significantly so. He feels quite long, so even possibly up to 1 kilo heavier.
Oh my God. It's coming out.
Will I go and get things organised for an epidural? Yeah?
Please.
Okay, no problem at all, Nula. No problem. We thought you were MIA, Mark. Nobody's joking.
No, I was just checking on Ruby and stuff. She's got it.
I'm gonna pop outside to grab drugs for a second, okay?
No.
Will you fix my sock down there? It's really annoying.
No.
You put them on.
What? Friend? Good.
I'm tired.
I know you're. Just try and get whatever sleep you can, like.
I can't.
Come on, stop.
Will I give baby back to you there? Oh, sorry, little Baba.
Wake up, you baby, wake up.
After 6 days in intensive care, baby Ryan is well enough to move to a postnatal ward. But for Mam Milena, her new baby is a bittersweet reminder of the father she just lost.
Like, I'm really similar to my father. So everybody say he's similar, like he looks like me. So he gonna have a little bit of my father as well. My father has like these big ones. Yeah, really long. My father will always have a really long.
Mais fácil meu pai sair daqui primeiro do que o bebê.
He's saying, where is Ryan Fernando? He come or won't come? He always asks us, I want the baby in the family, I want the baby in the family. Nobody give me his baby. And I was happy to give that gift to him, to my mom. He just saw one picture of him. I tried to talk with him, but he was in coma. And I just told him some words because he can listen to me. And his heartbeat started to be really high. And my sister asked me to stop, to don't get worse.
It was so fast, everything. Like, even one of the nurses said, like, you know, it's like that cycle, somebody coming and somebody leaving.
I think everything, like for my sister as well, they always say, keep sending videos to see him give us a peace as well. We can smile a little bit. So keep sending for us to have a breath about what's happening as well. So he came in the right time.
Can't wait for Love Island, Stuart.
I don't want to.
Do you not? Oh, it's so good.
What is it? They have to go walk on, like, and the girls walk in, and then they have to walk forward for a fella that they like, and if two people walk by the same fella, like, the fella has to pick which one he likes and stuff, and then they have to match for a few days, and somebody can come in and say, no, I want your fella where you're left on your own. People get eliminated now.
Yeah, but how do you get eliminated?
Because people ring and say, who do you want to go? And they say, I want Alison to go because she's annoying me.
It's 2 p.m. in the Rotunda Hospital. It's been a long day for Nula and Mark. With her labour pains increasing, Nula is waiting for the anaesthetist to get her epidural started.
Oh my God.
What's true?
She's a multip, so she's a para 1. She's an induction for prolonged trauma. She's 3 to 4 centimetres, not an oxytocin, wants an epidural.
In the textbooks, it's been described as one of the worst type of pains you can get, and women generally have a higher threshold for pain, so if they're really distressed, it must be horrible. Have you seen an angry cat? You know how they arch their backs when they hiss?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that? So, shoulders down, chin on your chest.
Yeah. Relax the arms, shoulders really relaxed.
Try and curl up around that pillow. This is a dragon, right? So I'll just go under its chin. We're not going to go through the ink itself, it's just through the chin, okay?
Oh, okay. We need to stop for a second.
Okay.
Contraction?
No, I got a kick somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kick?
Not you.
Just trying to avoid a tattoo.
Oh, don't be avoiding the tattoo. Don't be silly. I don't care about the tattoo. It's been there since I'm 17 or something.
Has it?
Yeah.
And a dragon? What possessed you to get a dragon?
I just like dragons. That was it.
Good, okay.
I just get a tattoo to deny my dad. That was it. So don't worry about the tattoo.
I might go straight through the eye of it.
Yeah, I don't. If that's what you're concerned about, don't.
That's it, well done.
It was the eye of the dragon.
That's it, keep still.
It's not that. I'm getting a contraction right now.
Okay, let's
Sorry.
breathe through it. Breathe through it.
No, don't straighten your back.
Hold your position, good girl. Good girl. I know it's tough, Nula. I know, just
You might
this
feel
one,
something
okay?
like an electric shock at the same time. Let me know if you do. And let me know which side. Anyway, we're done. The epidural's in.
Good girl, Nula.
I love you.
Thanks. It is a sense of satisfaction because when you walk out of the patient's room, you know you've helped them eliminate the negative aspect of something that's incredibly beautiful.
They said they're going to call their baby after you.
Good.
Mark's saying that because
Harper is a good baby name.
Harper.
Yeah, especially in Ireland.
Well done. He's gorgeous.
My son was born in the Rotunda, and for the likes of me, I'm about as useful as an ashtray in a motorbike. When we went down to the theatre, and next thing I heard a baby crying, and I was thinking, oh my God, you think they'd stop those babies crying? Because they're going to be disturbing my wife, and I didn't realise it was my own.
It's 7 p.m. and Nula has been in labour for 11 hours. Midwife Daniela's shift finishes in just an hour.
Stop looking there and smiling.
Come on with you.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I'm telling you what, Ruth, we have to, we need to get this baby out by 10 past. We need to get the baby out. I need to, I have to.
You have to get out.
I want to see the baby.
There was me, Daniela, and then there was Mark just there. God love him. And I think I found out early on that she was finishing at 8, and I was like, oh no, you just can't leave me, Danielle. You're not allowed to.
We're just
Don't
going to do
leave
it.
me, Danielle.
I'm not going to leave you. We're going to do this. I'm very determined. I can be as stubborn as this baby. I'm just not going to take no for an answer. That's just how it is. In this particular delivery, I was just so excited because I thought I was going to miss it. But I said to Nula, I was definitely staying to see this baby because we'd put in so many hours. You ready?
It's going to be pissed off now, go on.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they come out crying, because they're pissed off for coming out.
Ready? Fill your lungs. And a huge push, Nula. That's it. Come on, keep it going. That's when you're moving them. That's when you're moving them. Come on, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Okay, and again, sweetie. That's it. Go really, really hard. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Okay, that's it. Fill your lungs. Push right down. Push right down. Right down. Okay, okay, okay.
Breathe in.
Good girl. Really big push now. All the way down, Nula. Good girl. Okay, take 1 second. Let me feel that tummy. Come on, breathe in. And big push down. Come on, all the way down, Nula. Come on, bit more than that now. Good girl. Right down, right down, right down, right down, right down, right down. Good girl. Do you know, I can't even imagine the impact of it yet. I know some of the midwives that we work with at the moment, the senior ones, have met some people that they've delivered. I've been there when that's happened. And it's just, it's just jaw-dropping. I can't believe that these people are here with somebody that delivered them. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Come on, don't stop. Amazing, and again, come on, don't give up yet, don't give up, come on. Good girl, Nula, come on, that's it, Nula, that's amazing. Okay, good girl. No, that's it, now put your legs down. So let's just breathe this one out. Put your legs down for one. That's it, now listen to me, okay? Good girl, and again, small push. How could it get old? There are people that are going to be on the planet 60, 70 years from now doing amazing things that you helped bring in safely. I would have more kids myself, it's that magical. Big push into the bum. Good girl, and again, come on, push for us. Push.
I just took the cord out around his neck.
Hello, mister. Yeah, please and thank you. Wait, hold on. Let's go see Heather.
Well done, super stuff. Little Manny.
Come on, what's up with you? Where are you in there? I told Heather we needed to get a paediatrician into the room because it was coming up on 2 minutes and baby still hadn't given me too much of a reaction. Yeah, you're gonna go in for suction? I would always kind of be cognizant of the parents, but in that moment it's just 100% more important that you focus on baby and give all your attention to baby. Baby's a bit flat, Gillian.
That's all you needed. Just a few more then. That's it. There we go.
He's gone perfectly fine.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
What was that about? What are you doing to me? But as soon as we got more senior people into the room, colour went perfect, he started crying, and we said, that's perfect. He's done it himself. Oh my God. You are so bold. You are so bold. Was it a bit horrible? I just want to make sure I'm happy. I've got to be happy too, you know. It's not all about you. Let's go say hi to Mommy. No, Mommy. No. He is like, this is not right.
You're so perfect.
Hello. Yay, he's born. Yay.
He's beautiful, lad. Well done. I'm going to leave you alone now.
Thanks so
much,
much,
back
Danielle.
out of the room.
Thanks a million, you were amazing.
So quick.
Thanks, Danielle.
Well, congratulations. I can't even hug you over the bed. Congratulations. You both did great, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
We never doubted you. Right, Roisin, have a good night. See you guys later.
That moment is the most amazing moment ever. For anybody that has kids, they completely understand. They go, oh, it doesn't matter what you've been through, what you've done. You're like, oh my God, they're here. Wow.
You're like, your voice seems familiar. Were you giving out for the last 9 months?
Like, I don't know what I was reading the last day that said the men weren't present for deliveries. I mean, the fact that you guys are there and that you'd want to be there, like from day one, I mean, it's amazing. It's just great. And Mark was there holding one leg and Danielle is holding the other. Do you know what I mean? That was...
Had to be done.
Okay.
Oh, you're tired.
That
are
was
you?
very tiring.
Well, they do think that I am the mother of the emergency room. I do bake an awful lot for them. I bake cakes, I bake savouries, I bake focaccia bread. They ask me on a Friday when I come in, well, what have you baked today, Suzanne? I'd say your speciality, your goat cheese tartlets.
In the intensive care unit, new father Martin is keeping an anxious watch on his premature, 1-week-old baby, Nathan.
Was he waking up every so often, yeah? He's alert. He wakes every so often, does he?
Yeah, he will wake up later on. Okay?
Oh, yeah,
At
so...
the moment he's sleeping. After now.
Yeah. But the other day he was very restless. I think that's probably the oxygen as well. A bit restless. He was...
Nathan's mum Emma was just 25 weeks pregnant when she was rushed from her home in Westmeath, 100 kilometres to the hospital.
It was absolute pandemonium, lights blazing, gunning it up the road. The on-call doctor comes in, checks me, and goes, I'll be honest with you, baby's feet are actually out of the cervix. He's kicking out of the cervix. He was that low down. And I was like, what does that mean? She says, very high chance baby's coming tonight.
Is the heart dilated?
It is a little bit, yeah. There's no steel in the celiac.
Is there none?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Nathan's mother was in early labour when she arrived, but that advanced very quickly and she ended up undergoing an emergency caesarean section at 25 weeks gestation.
Like that, he was up and gone. I didn't get to see him.
He was crying, didn't you, a bit?
He'd let a noise and he was trying to breathe. So all I could think was, he is a third the size of my first child.
Born weighing 880 grams, Nathan had been making progress, but there's been a setback, which the team are assessing.
The on-call team overnight noticed that he was getting more tired, that the level of oxygen in his system kept dipping down, so the time was right to actually intubate him, to put him back on the breathing machine so that we can support his breathing.
I have to say, though, he's after coming along, like his skin and everything.
Yeah.
Big time, like in the last week.
Yeah. So he's, overall he's doing well, but as you notice, we had to pass the tube back to help him breathe.
Oh, is that because he's getting tired, I heard?
Yeah, there were signs that he was getting tired. We're also looking for infection because that can be a cause of it.
Any sign of anything?
So far, nothing, but the bloods take, 24, 48 hours to
come
back.
But and it's not an immediate...
Not an immediate thing,
Yeah.
but we have...
So far, he's had sepsis, he's had virus, he has
pneumonia.
suspected pneumonia, suspected meningitis, he's
Two
been
blood
intubated 3 times,
blood
he's been
transfusions.
blood transfusion. That's in only 2 weeks.
Yes. We've also scanned his heart to see whether the heart is contributing to him being on the breathing machine, and there is some evidence that it might be. Is it okay? But every day spent off the ventilator is better for the lungs, because you actually cause damage to the lungs by keeping the baby on the breathing machine. And in some situations, babies do end up being stuck on the ventilator, and we do have options on how to deal with that.
Yeah. And how long do you expect him to be on this?
That's the $1 million question. I don't know. Anything else I can do for you?
I think that's everything. I must ask you everything now with the kitchen sink, but...
Emma and Martin have only been together for 7 months, and while Emma has an 8-year-old son, this is Martin's first baby.
I never thought that I'd get to this stage, so I had myself kind of like written off while all my friends and everything were getting married, having kids. I never thought, like, when people found out, they were shocked. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He's looking great. I feel a bit better now, but it's a bit, when I heard about the ventilator this morning, it was like, kind of the end of the world, but I'll admit I had a bit of a breakdown. That happens, though. But you're expecting setbacks, but you just have to think logically about it. And then I was saying to myself, see, I suffer from mental health anxiety, and I said, am I cut out to be in this position? I doubt myself. Because I should be there to support her and him, but I'm kind of finding it tough. Like, it's just the whole thing is daunting. Like, I'm thinking too far ahead of myself, to be honest with you. So, I mean, I'm delighted with his progress, but it's still, I can't even think. When I'm home, it always comes back into my head, even when I'm enjoying myself, I say, he's in here. it's not easy.
The thing to remember about neonatology is that we're not really just only caring for the baby, we're caring for the whole family unit. And that's the whole premise of family-centred care, and that we provide care to the parents as well as the baby in the intensive care unit.
And at the moment, he is still in a very precarious position because the slightest thing could mean he's not coming home. We're going day by day. That's literally how we are at the moment, that we don't think long term because of, and I don't mean to sound very morbid right now, but realistically, tomorrow everything could change.
Guess what I did for you? I delivered the baby. Yeah, I did. Oh, big time. Yep. It was the aromatherapy that did it for her. Oh, big time. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. High fives everywhere.
Excellent. Your first baby in Spain.
Yeah. On the labour ward, a new shift is beginning. Maria Jose has arrived with strong contractions.
I'm going to have a little... Okay, there's a big layer after this. Here, do you want to use your gas?
Maria Jose's husband has to mind their first child at home, so supporting her today is friend Maria.
Yo conocí a María aquí en Dublín. El Señor la puso en mi camino porque nosotros nos conocimos por la iglesia.
Can I give you that in your hand because I need to do a few things? Maria, if you hold it for her, is that okay? Thank you.
Cuando tú estás en un país extranjero y no puedes tener a tu familia cerca de ti y tu familia sí te da su cariño, pero no lo puedes palpar, ¿no? Los amigos se convierten en tu familia.
Roisin will go into you after she collected her 39 delivery in room.
Oh, okay, yeah, no
And
worries.
then yours will be the 40th.
She'll have it, like, she's going to have that. She's going to crack on. Those waters will go and then she'll have the baby.
That one, the head is really low down, so
Yeah,
hopefully,
once she
as soon as she delivered that one,
She was in established labour. She wanted an epidural. Do you feel you need to push? What do you feel? Okay. And everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're going to have this baby. She's already had a baby, so that's telling us things are happening. And we're probably thinking she's progressing quite quickly. Hello. Hiya.
Hello, how are you? My name's Fiona. I'm on the anaesthetic doctors, okay? Here, you want an epidural?
I need the epidural, please.
Maria Jose had a difficult time with the birth of her first child, Clara, which is adding to her anxiety today.
Was it? Did you have any problems with the epidural the last time?
Viernes me parece a las 8 de la mañana y no di a luz hasta el día siguiente a las 6 de la tarde.
One moment, one moment, one moment, one moment, one moment, one moment, one moment. Ay.
Me pusieron más epidural de lo recomendado y mi cuerpo se paralizó de hombros hacia abajo. Entonces no sentía, no podía empujar, o yo empujaba pero no de la manera adecuada. Entonces el bebé estaba muy cansado y decidieron llevarnos a quirófano.
It's okay. It's okay. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep it.
Con Clara estuve casi 6 horas sin poder verla. Entonces fue mucho más difícil.
Now you're going to feel some pressure, okay? Just try and hold still. You're doing great.
You've got this. You can do it.
Y entonces pues tenía esa preocupación dentro de mí. No sabía si iba a haber algún problema. Sí, en fin, pues todas las preocupaciones que tenemos las madres en ese momento, ¿no? Que no sabemos cómo va a ir todo.
Thank you. Sorry.
You're doing amazing. It's very hard. You're doing amazing.
Pero a lo mejor no sentí ese calor humano que sí he sentido aquí, ¿no?
You are superwoman.
No, I'm no superwoman.
Well, when I had my first baby 40 years ago, I'm not saying it was like the snapper, but you could actually smoke in the wards. Family members would come up and they'd all be smoking around and nothing seemed to matter. The patients like ourselves, if you did smoke, you could have a cigarette in the ward with an ashtray beside you.
Yeah, no problem. I'll grab you one. If you just want to wash your hands, I'll grab you one, okay?
With fragile 2-week-old baby Nathan in an intensive care environment, Mum Emma hasn't been able to hold him yet.
When I had my first son, he was in my arms immediately. Like it was literally out right here, and it was the best feeling in the world. But this time round, you are partly afraid of going near him and
terrified.
Then as well at the same time with the setbacks, with the infections, we couldn't touch him. Usually he's a bit more livelier, but I think we're sleeping. I have never seen his face free of all the tubes, not even when he was first born. He was whisked away so quickly and he had to be intubated so quickly. I didn't get to see any of those features yet, so it'll be interesting to see what who he takes after when all that comes off. It'll happen eventually. He just had to be stubborn and come too early. We've gone the blame, well, I have gone the blame game route where I wonder where my body went wrong that he ended up here so early. And I know people will say I'm daft for thinking that, but it's hard not to. You have to wonder what you did that you shouldn't have done. Like, did you move wrong? Did you eat something wrong or something? That he's here 3 months early, because up to that point my pregnancy was relatively normal. So it's hard to know why he's here, but sure. He likes to curl up like that. He's like his mother. I sleep on my belly too. This kind of thing just happens. It's nothing to do with anything you've done. It's just, sometimes it's just what it is. And I'm just lucky that we're at the stage in medicine now that a baby his size can survive. Because when I was a child, this wouldn't have been possible. Hi, Nathan.
How are you keeping? Welcome back. Good.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
no, I am.
dun, dun.
It's only 30 minutes since Maria Jose first entered the delivery suite, but she's already dilated enough to start pushing.
Give a big push down. Give a big push into your bum, Maria. Let's see if we can see baby. Big push down. Into the bum. Really go for it. Go for it.
Right
Push
down.
it away, push it away.
All into the bum.
No, that's not a push. What's that? I know it's scary. Okay, with the next one, Maria, we can have him here with the next contraction. Scared.
Come on, biggest push down into that bottom. That's it. Keep that one.
That's it.
Another
Keep
one.
going.
Another one. Come on, push your baby, push your baby, push your baby.
Big push. Big push, big push, big push. That's it. Keep going, keep going. Maria, just blow now. Blow. Venga, venga.
His head is almost out. Chin is out. Amazing.
Okay. We just lie back a little bit, maybe. Just.
Baby's head is here. With the next pain, I want a really, really big push. Pain, I'm going to really, when you push it, I'm going to give you a big lift up of these legs.
And press them out even more. That's it. Well done. That's
Just
brilliant.
loads of space for baby.
He's trying to rest the turtleneck in there. Yeah, definitely.
Can I just get a pair of hands? It's just a bit turtlenecky.
Louise, the midwife, came out from the room and felt that it might be a difficult delivery of the shoulders. So, being the CMM2 in charge, I went in as she anticipated there might be difficulty, and she was right. The baby's head had delivered very slowly, and then she noticed something what we call turtlenecking, where the baby's kind of pulling itself in and out. So when you're thinking about something like that, there's different procedures that we go through, and that's exactly what we did.
Okay, we're going to get the legs up and out. Good girl. Nice big long steady push now, right down into your bum. That's it, good girl. That's the one. Come on. Right down into your bottom.
Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming.
Good girl.
The shoulders do get stuck and very difficult to deliver, and your time is ticking on between delivery of your head and the delivery of the rest of the body. So your concern then is for baby. And when you're delivering like that, you're also concerned maybe you could fracture a clavicle, or if you don't deliver quick enough, then maybe the lack of oxygen comes into it.
Ya casi. Ya casi, María José. Ya casi.
Good girl. Good girl. And
Ya
we have
casi,
it.
María José.
Good
Ya.
girl.
Venga, venga, ya casi.
Okay,
ya.
keep pushing
Venga.
there.
Well
done.
Venga,
32.54.
Yeah. That's it. Well done.
Was he a bit shook?
Yes.
Why not cry?
Shoulders went out, yes.
Oh, you put out a reg call?
Yeah. Put out a please. Sorry, I pushed without shoulders.
Baby was stunned, didn't take a breath straight away, didn't have a full tone.
Take him, this is silky. Just give him
Why not cry? Why not cry?
He's going to cry now. He's just coming round.
So I certainly, have that moment where, you get a bit panicky, but you have experience and training.
Come on, Munchkin.
Your heart is in your mouth as well, and you're just hoping mom and baby are going to be okay.
Congratulations.
He's okay.
He is. He's lovely. He just.
Why not cry?
Well, he is good. He's crying. He's trying his best to cry.
You say true.
Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth. These are the baby doctors here with him at the minute, and one of the baby nurses, and he's lovely. He's pacing up. Do you hear him giving out? Do you hear him? Do you hear him?
Here and there.
Well
He's
done.
okay.
You
He's
did
just
amazing.
a bit shock coming out.
You did amazing.
You were super. He'll be over to you really soon, okay?
Isn't he lovely in pink now?
He's lovely. He's fine. He's fine.
What?
What are you going to call him? Breathe arterial.
Jorge.
Jorge.
Jorge. George. Oh, my baby.
Oh, it's wonderful, and every delivery is so different. They're all so individual, and it's an honour for us to be actually present at somebody's birth, and they'll always remember you.
Now, I'm going to actually put his little tummy to your tummy. Okay, just so till he catches his little breath.
Oh, look at him.
Now, we'll just leave him lying that way on you. Is that okay?
Thank
you. Not at all. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Es algo extraordinario y que no se puede describir, ese tipo de sentimiento no se puede describir con palabras. Como que tu corazón rebosa, ¿no? Y serán para mí y para el resto de mi vida lo más importante, claro que sí.
It just took the suprapubic.
No,
we just the job here as well, and then to the reg.
The girls are great, huge support, and when you've, a good team on, it works. That's what it really does, it works. But I job share, so I can do the 4 nights and switch, turn off for the weekend. It's hard on the girls that do 7, it's constant. All is good, and the pHs were perfect, and the baby's fine.
And she was actually on the way anyway.
Throughout the birth, Maria Jose's husband has been waiting anxiously at home for news of the arrival of his baby.
Estaba muy triste porque yo no estaba ahí apoyándole a ella. Como marido, como hombre y como el padre. Hello.
Hello. Say hello, Daddy.
Qué cosita más chiquitita. Qué pequeño. ¿Cómo está?
Muy bien.
Qué cosita más chica.
Oh.
Por fin voy a poder jugar al fútbol.
De broma, decía que ahora tenía que repartir que ya no íbamos a ganar las mujeres siempre, que ahora era consensuado. Éramos 2 y 2.
Oh.
Y esto está en tu barriga.
Yeah, in my belly.
Mira, linda. ¿Has llorado? ¿No?
When born, yes. When born, cry. But now, no.
I can actually see your face. I can see your face.
Welcome to the Rotunda, the longest running maternity hospital in the world. It has seen the birth of almost 1 million Dubliners, and some 24 new babies are added to that number every day.
Does don't feel good? Is it coming out? You don't want the baby to come out and fall on the ground.
It's a place of extreme highs and devastating lows.
Why not cry?
Agony and ecstasy, all happening second to second. We're there for the most intimate of moments as people experience events which will change their lives forever.
You're going to meet him now. You're going to meet him very, very soon.
Happy birthday!
Events to be remembered and retold for generations to come.
Okay, one more big push there now. Push for me now, push. Reception.
With this finger.
What do we do with this?
People are coming up and saying to me, do you know there's a student midwife who's just after starting that's named after you that you delivered her? And I was saying, oh.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Bridie was there and I was like, is Bridie Kerrigan up here? And they're like, yeah, there she is. And I went over, I was like, I'm your baby.
When the mad lot hit the Rotunda, huh?
Just arrived into the Rotunda, the Murphy family. Mum-to-be Rosemary has been admitted to be induced tonight. She and her husband Stephen first met during a search for love.
We met online on a dating website.
Exactly, yeah.
About 14 years ago now.
Yeah. We've been coming to this hospital for 13 years and I'm unsure of directions.
You've been coming here 13 years?
Since I was pregnant with Ashton will be 13 in November.
Man, that's a long time.
Really, from the very beginning, we discussed having a large family and we're both very much on the same page. We wanted a lot of kids, quite close in age. We wanted a busy house, lots of different personalities, and that's exactly what we have.
got that, yes, definitely.
They are hoping for the safe arrival of their 10th child tonight.
I'm an only child, and Stephen has one brother, one sister. So neither of us are from large families. And you'll be able to hold her and say, I'm your big brother. And that'll be exciting. How are the little rainbow chicks? Hello, my ladies. Oh, I miss you too. People are quick to say, how can you have so many? You must be mad. Or, well, it's what works for us. It's what we want to do with our lives. It's a lifestyle choice like any other. I couldn't imagine having 2, as someone couldn't imagine having 10. And you're going to be a big sister for the very first time. Oh, so exciting. We're a minority in Irish society. Big families are not the done thing anymore. And when you do something that's not the done thing, you do open yourself to criticism.
Look, love you.
You will get people who would say, oh, what are you doing having so many? Are you mad? Do you not have a TV? And I'm like, yeah, we have a huge one actually.
Kids are always watching it.
This is what it's like, you don't get a word in it.
Tomorrow. No, I won't see you. I'll actually see you.
People are going to think what they want to think.
People are going to think what they want to think anyway. They're going to judge you no matter what you do. If you have no kids, you get judged. If you have 20 kids, you get judged. You actually cannot win in life. You just have to do what's right.
You have to be happy with what you
You have to be happy with what you have.
Not worry about what other people think.
Not worry about what other people think. Love you, baby.
Bye. They just made it. Isn't that lovely that they just made it in?
How were the last,
I've had
all your deliveries, how were they?
I've had an epidural on my second baby and nothing apart from gas and air and the rest.
Okay. So gas and air is fine for you?
Yes, I love it. Best invention ever. It's the best invention ever.
Okay.
Birth really is the unknown. It's the unplannable. It's something you can't plan for. That's why I say I have a birth preference, not birth plan. So my birth preference would be fairly standard. I hope to labour without an epidural. I hope to have a natural delivery. I hope to be able to hold the baby straight away. But obviously that all depends on how it goes on the day. I promise I'm not moving in.
Did you bring that?
Yep. I always bring it.
Obstetric consultant Mae Vaughan is looking after Rosemary. They have known each other for some time.
It'll be 7 years in that. When I come back for a 6-week check from this baby, it'll be 7 years.
Come back for the 11.
No, it'll be 7 years since we first had our first appointment.
Yeah. In general, she chooses induction of labour because on the one hand, you can imagine the logistics of organising 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 children to be minded while you're having your baby.
Stephen has his hands full with 9 other children to care for at home, so Rosemary usually labours without him.
We take good care of you. Right. I'm sure you have the boss here as well to make sure.
I know it's not for everyone. Some people need their husband or their partner there, but we're okay with it, and that's what
With a big
matters.
family, you know, that's... You can't expect to be there.
It's
all the
part
time,
and package of what being a big family is.
Okay, so in what position do you want to be?
Hi, Hershka. Hi. My name's Roshi. Hi, Roshi. And what's your name?
Jerne.
Jerne?
Just arrived into room 8, Urska and Jerne are hoping to meet their first baby today. They met 4 years ago online.
We was on this forum. I was talking about music because I was playing guitar and singing at that time. And then I actually needed a singer for my duet.
He's good at writing songs. He has like loads of songs that he's written.
Half-made. You know, I just asked her and she said yes. And then we started playing together. And then there was a magical moment, and you can tell about that, maybe.
I wasn't really interested in dating him at the beginning. A month after rehearsals, his neighbor, she is a choir leader, and he invited her one time. And she said, "You should look at each other while singing," because we were just looking, la la la. Okay. And then we were like, okay, let's try. And that's the moment when the sparkle was there, and then I just felt something. He felt something, and and that's how it started. Music connected us, and that's why we're together.
Yeah, here you go. That's it.
And then 8 months later, we got married.
Yeah, it was really fast.
Oh, it's getting worse and worse. It's a long time since we...
Yeah. Okay, well, we can do it. So... Kjer se vedno mirno spi, na rjuhah svilenih, tam zdaj tujec leži, na bokih njenih. Yeah, that was the chorus.
Rosemary has had to deal with 3 pregnancy losses over the years. Tonight she has been induced and is waiting for her contractions. She's chosen to find out the baby's gender, like she did with her last baby.
I'm just envisioning now holding her on my chest and hearing her cry for the first time. I can't wait. She needs to hurry up though. Brittany is 1 tomorrow, and her birth was the most amazing experience ever. So I wouldn't mind a replay of that. She was our rainbow baby, so a very special little girl. I suppose I just want to know if she's going to be okay as well. and me. A rainbow baby is a baby born after a pregnancy loss, stillbirth or neonatal loss. It's something very special. It's not saying that the rainbow makes everything okay. It's acknowledging that, yes, the bad things happen, but this is light at the end of the tunnel. I like to think of it as it's a promise of love after loss. And she is the pot of gold at the end of our rainbow. The longest I've ever got is 35 weeks, they're fine now.
35?
Yeah, and then this pregnancy I found out at 12 weeks.
At 12?
Yeah, I had the non-invasive prenatal testing.
Okay.
And you know, one of the main reasons I had it was obviously to be prepared if something was wrong, but because I'd lost a baby, kind of later in pregnancy already, and there was a chance that even though he was 16 weeks, I might not have known what gender he was, but the pathologist could see, we could see, luckily enough. The day we brought Brittany home from hospital, it was the day of the Pride Parade in town, so there was rainbows everywhere.
Diversions.
And there was traffic diversions all over the place. So we ended up going a way we wouldn't normally go, and Stephen looked at me and said, "Do you know where we're going?" I said, "No, I'm not the one for directions." We waited. 5 minutes later I said, "I know, we're going to Glasnevin."
Passed by the graveyard.
We passed by the graveyard, and I can't believe that was a coincidence. We were brought there that day because Jesse wanted to meet his little sister, the girl he'd helped bring into this world. And we did, we went to the grave. Brittany got to meet him. Well, we got to visit where he's buried. And it was just a very special moment for us as a family.
And how are you feeling?
Yeah, okay.
Any little niggles or anything?
Yes, but it's teasing me. Like it's nothing is just kicking in. I think, right, this is it, it's going to start. Then it doesn't. It's kind of playing my mind a bit. Especially as I was already so nervous coming in this time.
The thing about bereavement is that none of us can make any judgment on somebody's grief until you've walked a mile in their shoes. And the way a couple and a family respond to loss is the right way for them. And there is no at least about it. You know, people who have been bereaved in pregnancy, you know, will often say, people say, oh, well, at least you've got your 2 kids, or at least you weren't too far along, or at least your parents are around to help you. And there is no at least. It is grief, it is loss. And Jesse has a lasting legacy in their family. He's very much a part of their family, and his memory is very much alive. She's slightly sideways, so she's in the absolutely fine position for this stage.
I had bleeding at the start of this pregnancy. So I had bloods done quite early on. I was seen at 5 weeks. I had scan every 2 weeks. And when I seen the heartbeat at 6 weeks, I just thought, that's it now. We have to have this baby. I don't know what I would do if it did not work out. I don't feel strong enough to go through another miscarriage after the experience of Jesse. It's so hard to let go after you've seen that heartbeat, after you've seen that baby on the scan.
I know, start. It always takes a little while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then it kicks off.
This is maternal because of the position.
So the Rotunda was set up in 1745 by Bartholomew Moss. He married a young woman called Elizabeth Mann when he was 22 years of age. And 3 years later, she gave birth to their first child called Michael. But sadly, both mother and baby perished after childbirth. So what he was determined to do was to build a maternity hospital, and over the course of that first year, about 200 babies were born. And I think a small number of women died, maybe 4 or 5 out of that first 200.
Erska has been having contractions for 7 hours. She's determined to have a drug-free birth.
I was preparing myself mentally for a natural birth. I don't like taking tablets or I believe that the body knows what to do. Whenever I go to health store, I feel like home, you know? Just like, wow. Well, I don't have anything against epidural. I support women that decide for it because I heard for some women it makes it a lot easier and more enjoyable, of course. But I just want it natural, and I just prepared myself mentally. I will go through that pain, I don't mind.
Okay, Louis, so we're just running the bath for you outside, alright? So we'll bring you out to that right now, okay?
You don't know how it's gonna be like. You have to be
prepare that maybe you're gonna need an epidural, maybe you're gonna need, I don't know, cesarean or whatever it might be, you know, for the sake of the baby.
Whenever you're ready now, we'll move you out to the bath, okay?
I don't want any interference, but if it will be that bad, I would consider maybe epidural.
Good luck.
I hope this baby comes in a great week.
3 hours after being induced, Rosemary's contractions are starting to build.
Not a screamer.
No,
Not them, anyway.
not a screamer.
No.
No, definitely. I'm more quiet,
Relaxed.
more relaxed
Yeah.
about it. But I will. That's probably because I have gas near my mouth, though. To be fair.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Rosemary, to make sure that you can push, I have to check that you are fully dilated. Okay?
I just want the epidural now. I know I failed, but I don't.
And also for the epidural, I have to make sure you are not fully dilated, because if you are fully dilated, there is no point to go for the epidural. You just have to push. You know what I mean? And I think you are fully, and you need to push. Rosemary, stop with that. Don't continue. You are going to get dizzy.
Gas in air, best invention ever. Don't try and take that off me in labour because it won't go down well.
Rosemary, okay, I need you to help me, okay?
But yes, I do look like I'm possessed at certain points.
That's it. Once we see the vertex is the baby's head. Once we see the vertex coming, we call the doctors to make the delivery. Okay. Things can go very quick. Hold on, honey. I'm going to call the doctor, okay? So, when Rosemary told me she had the urge to push, she did push. And I saw the head coming very fast. Please, can you call Mary Hogan? So it was kind of, okay, try not to push. Can you call Dr. Hogan, please? Okay, I told you you're amazing. Baby's here. Okay. Okay, so we don't need this gas and air. Yeah? You did everything by yourself. Rosemary, she was taking too much gas and air, and the gas and air sometimes kind of make you feel like dizzy or like, like different. Okay?
I keep going, please give it back. At least give it back. You're not gonna...
Honey, you need to push. The baby's right here. You lose your orientation. And sometimes when you are delivering the baby, you want to be focused on the baby.
I need to get the bus there.
Honey, I cannot give you that, Rosemary.
I'm not.
Baby's right here.
Yeah, okay, but I'm not.
Do you want to touch your baby's
No,
head?
I touch baby's head, but then I want the gas in her
Okay.
back.
Do you see that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's your baby. Okay.
Yes, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly the very last part of labour, where a baby's head is crowning, is incredibly sore, and there's a huge amount of burning at the perineum.
Come on. I know. I
can do
No,
this.
I really
Okay,
want
do you want to have a puff? Have a puff of the gas now.
I just know what's worked for me before.
Yeah, have a puff.
It can be hard to push through that in order to birth the baby.
Is there a contraction there now?
That is the reason why the gas may give somebody relief, but sometimes, on the other hand, it may just slow that, and ultimately there just needs to be the birth of the baby in order to end the labours.
Give it to her for a minute. Just for a minute. Just hold it like that. Just like that. Just like that. And you'll have her. You can have her. You can have her. Go on. You're having her. You're having her. Well done. That's excellent.
It's a little bit of a balancing act of giving somebody pain relief when they need it, but also giving them support to push their baby out according to what nature intends.
Okay, Rosemary, no, you have
Push,
to push.
honey, you have to push.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, you have to
for
push.
her shoulders, I'm sorry.
The head has to rotate in order to the anterior shoulder to be delivered. And but we saw like not so many space for that.
I know it's hard, but you do have to push for her shoulders. Breathe away, look. Look. Oh, hello, little lady. No. Oh, go up and give your mama a huge hug. Yeah.
Well done.
Well done.
She's definitely a girl.
Done. She's definitely a girl.
happy birthday.
No, we were bossy, weren't we? And I'm sorry.
I'm awkward.
No, you're not awkward. You're not awkward.
You are amazing.
You are amazing.
For me, it was special because she was doing everything. No epidural, just the gas and air, coping herself very good. Rosemary, it has been the most amazing delivery I've ever seen. Every time is special. And in this case, I saw a woman that she was having her 10th baby just by herself.
The midwife losing her finger.
Oh, you breathe.
The name Rosemary and Stephen have chosen for their new baby has special significance.
Rosemary's latest little arrival is called Maeve Louise Etienne. So I was really surprised and obviously honoured when they chose to give this little one the name Maeve, which actually isn't a very common name anymore. So it's lovely to hear it.
Look, it's like a little heart, a little mark on her. Yeah, that's cool.
That's from Jessie. Little kiss from Jessie, eh? Yeah. Special girl, hey?
The last day of January.
Yes.
St. Bridget's Day.
St. Bridget's Day, yeah.
I sound like Sister Early now, don't I? Remember what Lord Mercy?
Yeah.
No. She used to always be going on about the saints' days.
Didn't she?
Bridie's that. Bridie does that now.
Bridie takes over a little bit from me.
I think it's an age thing, is it? When you get past 29 plus.
Erska has been labouring at home and in the hospital for nearly 9 hours now, with Yurnay by her side.
Breathing didn't help at all. He was saying, breathe, breathe. I can't breathe, it's too much pain. I mean, and I don't, it just felt natural that I had to scream to get it out, you know, this pain out.
You know, when the baby's been delivered with no pain relief, it can be quite excruciating. So she, if she wants to scream at that's fine, you know what I mean? But she was doing everything I asked her to do. She actually was really, really well controlled.
Maybe it would have, if I have a boxing bag, I don't know, but for me that scream was the best solution in that moment.
Because it's your first baby, it can take a little bit longer, but you've done so well. It really, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, lovely, but you've done so well.
1 minute?
No, just
2 minutes.
go with what you feel like, okay? All right, you've done brilliant.
In the hospital they said, yeah, it can take 5 hours and then...
Or the 12 hours, like there was those numbers. So this is why I was thought like, oh, this is, you know, you can't keep up with this. So that was like the point where I was like, wow, this is not gonna work.
Yeah, you're the best boy.
I'm a mother of 10 children myself. I loved having my children. I loved giving birth, believe it or not. And I'm now very lucky to have 6 beautiful grandchildren. I just did my problem I get too involved and I have to step back. I find that hard. I wanted it to be my baby. Isn't that ridiculous? Yeah, I love it.
So I'm going to just have a little feel. Is that okay? And just see where we're at. All right, well done, darling, well done. Yeah? Head is right there.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well done. You're amazing. Yay. Well done, okay? Yay. She had gone from 4 centimetres to 10 centimetres in about a half an hour for her first baby, which is quite rapid. You're amazing. You're so amazing. You are amazing. You are amazing. It kind of just shows that you can never predict anything in this job.
Where's the toilet? The main toilet.
For you, it's... Just go out and ask the girls, they'll show you where it is. Is that okay? At the desk. Yeah, we'll turn off this light. You know what I mean? You've done so well to get this far. You really don't have long left. You just kind of need to listen to us towards the end, okay? Oh, sorry, honey. Thanks. Brilliant, lovely, well done. Because obviously she had no pain relief or, you know, no epidural, she had every urge to push. You know, when she felt that pain coming, she was going to push and there was nothing we could do to stop that. I'm just going to stick my head out the door and see can I get him back. Okay. Louise, Is he gone to the toilet? She's going to deliver.
How amazing are you?
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see what it is.
Where did he go to the toilet? So she then started pushing with the pains, and then he was nowhere to be seen.
Well done, darling, well done.
Just after all of that work at home that they had done together and wanting the normal and natural delivery, and she was so delighted for him to be there, and then for him to miss it would have just been a joke. He needed to hold that one. My goodness. No.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
It's gonna miss it. Darling, we can see the top of baby's head now when you're pushing, okay? Now you. Yes, yes, yes.
Come on.
Just come around the other side.
Yes, he wants to come out now.
Then he's here or what? We'll see.
And I'm like really motivated to see what it's gonna be, a boy or a girl. You know, that's one of the reasons why we didn't want to find out what it is. That I wanted to be motivated more, you know.
Super tigre, Piki, super tigre.
I did feel like a support from other people. I did, but I knew that I had to do it alone. Of course, they won't do it for me. But I also felt some help from above, if you want to call it like that.
Well done. You've really moved baby there now, huh? You've really moved baby, okay? Baby's not going back now, so lots and lots of pressure. That's it, go on, Lovey. Now, next time, okay? Just try and not scream. Not that we don't mind you screaming, but if you just hold your breath and give it all your force down, baby the head will deliver, okay? Promise you will. That's it.
Oh, here you go.
That's it. Go on, Ishka. That's it. Just
Pikash, Pikash, Pikash.
That's just the head.
Pikash, Pikash.
Okay, do you want to feel the head? Put your hand in and feel the head. Okay. Now, the minute you feel pressure again, we'll go for it again.
Feeling the pressure?
You feel pressure?
So,
Yeah, go on, go for it. Okay, give us a big push down. Big push down. Whoa! Congratulations. What is it? Daddy, check what it is.
Oh my goodness, it's a boy! It's a boy!
It's a little boy.
Fantastic, yeah.
Okay.
It's a boy, yeah.
Come on, baby.
Oh my
That's
God. Admire her courage. I said like I wouldn't go through that. So I admire her for that. Yeah, like a warrior. Or just really brave to go through that.
Congratulations, you did brilliant. No problem.
You've been amazing.
Wow.
You were amazing.
Come glida. Glida me.
I was proud of myself. I will remember that if I'm in a hard situation or I don't know, there's no way out, and then I want to give up, and I will tell to myself, if I went through that, I can go through everything. You know?
I know, honey, I know.
I hope when I have my babies, I do as well as you.
It does change perception on you and what you're capable of as a human being, so it is powerful.
If men were to have births, they'd absolutely get epidurals. They'd get everything available to them. Men definitely have lower pain threshold than women. It's been scientifically proven. I don't think it would be possible for a man to have a child without an epidural.
Nice deep breaths, they're getting really strong. Nice deep breaths, regular.
After 36 hours in the pre-labour ward, Eva and Rob have just been admitted into the delivery suite.
I hope I can do this.
Of course you can.
This is their first baby, and so far, labour has been anything but predictable.
What was your hopes before coming in here?
Well, I'd envisioned myself going 2 weeks early, going into the Rotunda at 8 centimetres and having baby with no pain relief.
That's Lovely. I'd love that.
Yeah.
Well, now we're
That
2
was
weeks
the plan.
over and you've been in pain since yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
And you haven't got a lot of sleep.
No.
Like many great Irish romances, their relationship started in a pub.
The local, yeah, the full shilling. Basically, I'd been out all day, and Aoife's sister came over to me in the local and asked me if I wanted her sister. In those words, yeah, she said, "Do you want me to?" So I said, "Yeah," because we'd met each other a couple of weeks beforehand. So we kind of.
So then we went to Abracadabra and he bought me curry chips.
And
He
a
fed
Diet
me
Coke.
and a Diet Coke, and that was it.
That was it.
The rest is history.
Where are you feeling that mostly?
All across the bottom, my back, and all across
Your back and the front?
lower abdomen. Yeah.
He's reliable, he's fun.
Reliable. That's something to be called.
I said you were fun then as well.
All right.
But like he's loving and caring and I don't know. He's lovely.
Hospitals are familiar territory for Aoife. She works as an oncology nurse manager at the Maternity Hospital in Dublin.
Have you been a midwife long, Ciara?
I qualified in September.
And did you come straight to delivery?
Yeah. Yeah, love it. It's a great place to work.
It was the only part of my midwifery placement I liked, was delivery.
Delivery.
I done 2 weeks in Hollis Street when I was a student nurse and was like, not a hope in hell would I ever be a midwife.
I just wouldn't be good dealing with the mums.
Oh, they're lovely.
I found the mums really tense. I just found everyone hormonal and irritable, and I would love the babies, but I don't know how the midwives do it. They're absolutely amazing.
Well, so nice deep breaths. You're doing great.
Just want to go through the details first, okay?
Daniela has arrived for a C-section today with husband VJ. As with her previous 3 pregnancies, the last 9 months have been an ordeal.
I still have morning sickness. Gosh, they never finish. Toată sarcina mi-a fost foarte rău. Deci de la prima lună până la ultima, foarte rău.
You're going to the delivery suite, you know what that is? It's on the 2nd floor, okay?
Okay.
Take care, okay?
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Plângeam chiar. Am făcut și diabet de sarcină. Dar m-am simțit foarte, foarte greu. Foarte rău.
Daniela is from the Roma community, with its tradition of large families, but she's considering getting sterilised after her C-section to prevent further pregnancies. Husband VJ isn't so sure.
I don't know.
No, because only if you get babies and that's it, it's not a good option. You have to mind them, you have to give them a good education, you have to bring them to school, so you have to watch them properly. Soțul tot mai vroia, zice, dacă e fetiță, că avem numai un băiat, dintre cei 4, 3 fetițe și un băiat, și mi-a zis, mi-ai promis că dacă e fetiță, să putem să mai avem până la un băiețel, dar nu mai am putere, nu mai pot. So tired. So I think it's enough. Well, I don't know what to say, but
If he's good, another one. 5.
Hello? Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. 1 and 2. Yeah, but do you not I have to call the chest or the breathing? Everything. Oh, okay. Whoa. I promise I will do this. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and breathe, and 1 and 2 and 3 and breathe, and 1 and 2 and 3 and breathe.
So the 30 seconds pass and you check
Listening to the heart rate again.
the color and if
The
it's
colour and
breathing.
baby's tone, and oh my baby's really after coming around.
Oh, it's breathing.
Yeah, it's really. Whoa, well done, Veronica. Me and you.
I'm so tired.
Aoife has been awake and having some pains for 37 hours now, and the lure of pain relief with an epidural is too great to resist.
Can't believe I'm getting this. Can't believe I'm getting this. I've never been sick. I've never really been in pain as such, bar the odd headache here and there. So I was like I should be able for this. And then the nurse in me as well, I was a bit like thinking of the 1 in a million chance of being paralysed. And I was like, I don't want to not be able to walk around with my newborn, so I don't want to be paralysed.
I'm going to inject a bit of local anesthetic and the steam in your back. And then we're going to ask you to do a very funny position like the butt posture. Drop your shoulders down, pull your chin down, slouch like that, and hold very still for a minute or two to let me sleep without epidural.
Back of the hand is better. So that was one thing I asked the anaesthetist. I was like, just don't paralyse me.
Just staying still is the key thing. You can keep going with the gas.
And I'm taking a little out of your back.
Well done, Aoife.
You feel?
Well done.
Good.
Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, like she's definitely.
Did you? Are you whistling at me?
Yep.
Make my night.
Right, last call, Rob, boy or girl?
Girl.
I'm saying girl as well. Do you know, it's kind of one of the last real surprises in life. Like, so
Good surprise.
Good surprises.
I had one couple that had thought they were having a girl. They bought everything pink. There was bows everywhere. They had frills, they had tutus, everything sorted. They had the baby's name written on the baby grow, and then it came out a boy.
Was that really recently?
Yeah, it was only a few weeks ago.
That's our next door neighbour's nephew.
Stop.
They're like really young, like,
Yeah.
18, 19.
Yeah.
His aunt lives next door and she was telling me about this and she was like, sure, look at all the girl things I had. And I was like, sure, I'm going to have a girl. And she was like, oh, well, sure, there's a present for you now if you have a girl.
I think it's a girl because of all this stuff going on. Like they just like to kind of make a bit of a fuss out of things. Like.
With the busyness of the Rotunda, like if you don't laugh, like you'd be crying constantly, I think. Yeah. At the moment, I would say about 2 centimetres.
Okay.
The head is really well down against the cervix, which is a good thing for us. At the moment, you're not in labour.
Cool.
So what we'll do is, I think...
Go up with the drip.
Go up with the drip, okay?
Cool.
Here we go.
Thank you.
It's a massive change from when I had kids, so I've seen that now. Very much involved now, the young people, the young men. Well, they're both pregnant to start with. Didn't really exist when I was having kids, you know. Where if that was Uncle Jerry here now, all those years ago, I'd be in the waiting room from the word go.
When you know, you know. When you've had enough, isn't it?
Daniela is in theatre being prepared for the birth of her new baby.
Loads and loads of pressure there, Daniela, okay? Okay, 14, 13, please, Derval. Hello. Now, you have big girl here, okay? All right. Stella, baby Stella. I come around this way. There she is. Just give it a Oh, isn't she?
Foarte mult văsturuță, tot să trebuie să sculali eu, că se mi-a dat la tu calculi, tăghiarul tăra mă nocale.
Au venit pe lume, n-au avut niciun defect, o sănătoasă și asta m-a bucurat cel mai mult.
Ui, căcali, nu pură cu el cu...
Although not the longed-for second son for VJ, both parents are happy that their family is now complete.
E mulțumit Domnului, deci s-a rugat pentru ea.
I'm exteriorizing, okay?
Daniela and VJ are going ahead with the sterilisation.
Can I have a stitch, please?
Tubal ligation is a sterilization method. It's a permanent method of contraception. The main risk will be that we warn them about the failure rate, which is a small chance that they might get pregnant or get an ectopic pregnancy, but it's really low, around 1 in 200.
I'm happy, very happy. Give me mara to me. Give me mara to me. She's hungry. She's hungry. She wants to eat.
Our wheelchairs tend to have that effect on people sometimes. Huh? Oh, we're doing a big wee-wees. Big wee-wees.
8 hours after arriving into the delivery suite, Aoife's labour has been punishingly slow.
I think I'm just so warm and I feel sick, and I think it's just, you know, it's like the whole domino effect.
Everything had been slow, like at this, like it'd gone past midnight, so I was now 14 days overdue. Induction had been really slow. I was like going into my 3rd day in the hospital. And I just knew that wasn't, like, I knew that that wasn't right and that wasn't normal. Like, unless something happens really fast, unless I suddenly go from 4 to 10 centimetres and I'm ready to push, like, baby's going to need to come out quickly at some stage, because I just kind of, like, I don't know, the odds were against us or something.
Oh, I hope they just take her out, babe.
Yeah, we'll say it to the doctors.
How are we getting on? Ah, you poor devil.
Well,
Yeah, so
she's sick there now in the last. I don't think I can push Amy.
You're wrecked, are you? What we'll do is examine you, see what's happening, go from there. Like, normally it's tiredness that gets everyone, do you know, before anything else. Don't.
Okay, don't be upset.
I feel really bad that she's going to need antibiotics, and
This wasn't something that you did. You're overdue. It's been going on for a prolonged period of time, regardless, you know.
I'm just afraid I'm going to hurt her now.
Like, if there was any sort of signs that she was in distress, that she needed to come out, they wouldn't be hovering outside. Do you know, that sort of way they would have delivered. We could see that progression-wise, it was going quite slowly. So we knew that she had been within this induction process for quite a long time. And that's when we kind of started to think, maybe get things ready in case we weren't going to have a normal delivery.
On last examination 2 hours ago, Aoife was 4 centimetres dilated.
At the moment, I would say about 5 centimetres, okay?
So no real change.
The head has come down a good bit. That's the only thing that we can kind of take solace from. Like, we would like kind of 2 centimetres with the last one. Like, they might just kind of say,
thank you.
Nip it in the butt, you know? Okay, give me 2 minutes, all right? I'm just going to fly out. 5 centimetres. It's kind of odematous on the left side. Like, yeah, it is fully effaced. Like, central, ahead is -2.
With a temp. Yeah.
With a temp, like, she's fed up now.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
kind of, she was getting quite obsessed with it. So, like, I kind of...
Hi, Maria, we're back again.
Hi.
Hi.
She gave it her best. She gave it, yeah.
Amy just examined you, and essentially there's no change. I think all things considered, we should probably go ahead and deliver your baby.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay? Is that okay with you? Okay.
Molly, come on in. Are you sure you're ready?
Born ready. I felt really vulnerable going down to theatre because, like, I was lying there, I couldn't move with the epidural, and there was so many people around me, and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm always pushing this trolley, and that was the only time that I really felt like a patient, and I was like, I don't really like this feeling. I don't like being on this side of the uniform.
So what I'll do is I get you to take a seat in here, Rob, just
But as soon as I got in then, and I could hear the scrub nurses doing their checks, and like the anaesthetist had topped up the epidural, and I was like, oh no, this is it. Like we're going to have a baby now.
Next clip, please. Thank you.
And baby's gonna come up this side.
Okay.
Thanks.
What is it gonna be?
The girl. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Bit of pressure. Hello. Do we know what we're having?
No.
Would you like to find out?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. The first thing I thought when I seen the baby was, oh my God, she's you.
It's a man. What a man.
And I was like, oh my God, she's a boy.
I didn't like. Without being vulgar, I just like that's all I seen when he dropped the curtain was that that's a definite boy, like, you know what I mean?
You have a baby. I can't believe it's a boy. He was a lovely, lovely surprise, and I definitely recommend not finding out the sex. I don't think we ever will.
No,
Future
100%
babies.
no.
Because it really does keep that excitement going.
You just never tell anybody our girls now.
No, we'll keep it for next time.
I can't get
Rob,
them
do you want to
tears
come
out.
over and say hi?
Yeah.
He's a bruiser, isn't he? That was a chunky monkey. The baby was folded up very well.
9 pounds, 10.5.
Oh my God.
Like, I was really relieved when he was born, but the relief to have him in my arms and like that sense of he's mine, and now I'm gonna cry.
I'm going to have to send Daddy out to buy you some clothes in the morning as well.
I have nieces and stuff, so it, like I know how like I have that love for a baby, but like when he was born, like I would have killed everybody in the room if they had gone to harm him. Do you know what I mean? It's that like straight away you have that urge to protect him. It's weird, like he was only like minutes old and you're already like, I'd do anything for him.
Thank you. It made me love Rob a whole lot more, and before he was born, like right up until he was born, I didn't think it was possible. I was like absolutely mad about him.
Good.
But then when he was born, I was like you gave this to me, like you like made it possible for us to have this tiny little person who's now our everything.
How are you feeling? Happy out?
Thank you.
I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, there's more than a bit to think about.
Most times Sally, like the only way is that way.
Baby Maeve is just a few hours old, and her dad, brothers and sisters are in to meet her for the first time.
Baby Maeve, don't cry, baby Maeve.
Why not? If she has the support of her husband, the support of her family, and she wants a big family, why not?
Say hello. Oh, she's not impressed.
He's an amazing father. We're very lucky to have him in our lives, definitely.
Daddy, can we have a second go?
Jessie was miscarried a couple of years ago, which actually means 11. They've had 11. But I think she told one of the midwives when she was in that they might have 12. So we'll see. I certainly won't say goodbye to her. We'll just say adieu.